To leave the Armen Ashlands behind is to step out of a furnace of hostility. My lungs no longer taste the grit of volcanic dust. My armor no longer wears the gray stain of that cursed soil. My body feels lighter for it, yet my spirit bears a weight I cannot ignore. It has been far too long since I knelt before an altar of the Nine, since I spoke the oaths that bind my soul to their service. The land I have walked is starved of their presence. There are shrines to false gods on every road and in every hall, but none to the true divine. I will make for Bal Foyen. There, I shall seek employment among the factions that hold sway in the region, for even in service to mortal causes, the Nine may work their will through me. My sword will find evil, my hands will heal the willing, and my voice will proclaim the truth to any who will hear it. Most of all, I will stand before their altar once more. I will renew my vows to Talos Stormcrown and to the 8 who stand beside him. My path is his to guide, my strength his to command. Tiberius Imbrex, humble servant of Talos.
Hello, and welcome back to some more Tamriel Rebuilt with Tiberius Imbrex. Today, we leave the small little town of Omanis and head somewhere with a lot more going on, a lot more work to be had. There's not too many things to do here, so I think it's time to finally make the trip. We're going to take the Silt Strider to Bal Foyen, and we're going to see what kind of work we can find here. So Bal Foyen has a ton of miscellaneous quests that we've never done. I think it has Fighters Guild quests, which we could do. Even though there is an Imperial cult temple here, which we're going to go to right now, I don't think you can actually do any quests there. I don't think they have anything for you to do, which is a little bit disappointing. I was looking up the Imperial cult quests that have been released so far for Tamriel Rebuilt. It's actually one of the smallest factions so far, which is a little sad. I thought they'd have more than they do. There's lots of Fighters Guild quests, there's lots of Thieves Guild quests, but the Imperial cult gets a little put to the side in favor of the Tribunal Temple, which is fair. Narcissus added a ton of Imperial cult quests though, which I'm super excited to try out. And I think there are some in Old Ebonheart, and I think Firewatch has quite a few as well. So they are adding more, which is good. I feel like it definitely needs some extra quests in it. We're going to head to the temple right here, though. The Chapel of Mara, yes. I'm hoping... Welcome, may I tell you about the Imperial Cult? We invite you to join the Imperial Cult as a lay member. We accept all citizens of good character and earnest faith. We ask only a one-time pledge of 50 drakes to aid us in our good works. Thereafter, the only cost of membership comes when you use our health, healing, and blessing shrines, modest fees which help us spread the blessings of the Nine to those less fortunate than ourselves. Do you wish to join the Imperial Cult? Or would you rather I review the Imperial Cult requirements and doctrines with you before you join? Yeah, sure. To serve and glorify the Nine Divines, you must cultivate a noble personality and a strong will. Respect the magical arts, especially in the colleges of restoration, mysticism, and conjuration. Those who swear to avoid bloodshed, to take the field unarmored, and to fight with only blunt weapons are especially praiseworthy. Knowledge of enchantments and the gift of diplomatic speech are other qualities we look for in our initiates. Our doctrines are simple. We acknowledge the divinity of the Nine Divines, Akatosh, Debella, Arkay, Zenithar, Mara, Stendar, Kinnereth, Julianos, and Tiber Septim. We preach the 9 virtues: humility, inspiration, piety, work, compassion, justice, ambition, learning, and civility. Our Emperor is the defender of the faith, and the Empire is the worldly working of the divine plan. We pledge aid and comfort to all citizens in need, and serve the Emperor and the Empire at his will. Our rules are equally simple. It's forbidden to attack another person of the Imperial Cult, and of course forbidden to kill another cult member. It is forbidden to steal from another member, whether by open theft or by covert pickpocketing. It is forbidden to trespass upon the private property of another member, private property being understood to be anything behind a locked door. Break any one of these rules and you shall be expelled from the cult. Now, Tiberius Imbrex, do you wish to join? Of course I do. You are now a layman in the Imperial cult. Welcome, Tiberius Imbrex, to our community, and may you rejoice in its blessings. Can I tell you about our services, or would you like to perform some errands for the Imperial cult? Yeah, I don't think she has errands. Maybe she does. Can we buy spells? No. I want divine intervention so bad, it's crazy. Errands. I have no errands that you might perform at the moment. Seek out other chapels. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think they actually have any work for us here. We can pray to Mara, though. It's been a while since we've embraced Mara and all of her love. Does anyone here sell spells we can buy? Yes. Oh, and you have divine intervention. Yes, finally. Nice. Any other good spells you got here? Like a restore attribute spell, maybe? We could buy water walking and water breathing. We can't cast it at the moment, but we most likely can at some point. So we can buy like a fortify attribute spell. I don't know if that lets you actually create restore attribute spells, though. I don't think it does. We'll buy one anyways just to see. Yeah. You gotta buy like a restore attribute spell, which are pretty hard to come by.
I'm listening.
Hello. No errands here. It's kind of interesting they didn't add a single quest to Old Ebonheart. I wonder if that's something that will get added when they rework this sort of area. It definitely needs it. Okay, you're an enchanter. What do you sell? She does have some divine intervention scrolls, but now that we can just cast the spell... Ooh. I say that, but we can't cast the spell. It's too hard to use. I guess we're going to buy some of these scrolls. And we picked up some actually really valuable scrolls last time. Like this one, Scroll of the All-Seeing. 1.5 grand. That's not bad, but we'll trade that for some divine intervention scrolls. Who the heck are you? Nomi? Why is there a man named Nomi down here with a gnome hat? And why does he not have any dialogue? But yeah, I just wanted to put my foot in the door, join a faction. We're not going to do the Imperial cult right now. I was trying to see if we could get some decent spells, like restoration spells, but we really can't. Not any that I actually want or would ever use, so that's unfortunate. Can't really cast divine intervention either. So instead of joining the cult right here, let's go join the Fighters Guild. So I kind of mentioned this, but in my mind, the Fighters Guild is sort of the perfect segue for Tiberius. It allows him to help people, usually, for money. And a lot of Fighters Guild quests have you dealing with monsters or dungeons, which is perfect for Tiberius. That's exactly the kind of stuff we want to do. And it can sort of segue into the Legion and the cult. So it's kind of a double whammy there. I forget where the Fighters Guild is, actually. I know that's the Mages Guild. Oh, wait, here it is. Yes. This will be good. I'm here to enlist in the Fighters Guild. Looking to join the Fighters Guild adventure, speak with our steward, Naras Hardil, if you think you've got what it takes. And I assume he's down here? Yes. Hello. Well, speak up, Imperial. What do you want? Are you here to join the Fighters Guild? I am. You look like you could take care of yourself. Before I sign you up, you might want to look at the Fighters Guild charter. Are you ready to sign up now? Your duties are to your lords and brethren. In all ways, proceed with honor and valor. Keep a keen and watchful mind, and never succumb to the craven tricks of the weak. As a member, you are permitted to use items in our equipment chest. It is traitorous to fight or thieve from other members of your guild. If you break these rules, you must speak with at least a warder of the guild to redeem your standing. Do you feel you can uphold these simple ideas? Yep. You are now Tiberius Imbrex, the associate in the Fighters Guild. Work hard, follow orders, and you'll do just fine. Seek me out if you feel you're ready for advancement. Citizens, merchants, and Hlaalum nobles provide us with a large amount of work. Follow your orders to the letter, associate, and you'll surely prosper. Sure? If you think you're ready, I think I have something sufficiently simple for you. I'd like you to collect Hajaskar's debt. Recently, a local thug called Hajaskar the Sharp borrowed 500 drakes from our clients. He has, however, refused to pay it back and is weeks overdue. You'll probably find him loitering in the Western Wharf. Collect all of the gold and return here as soon as you can. Okay, we can do that. You are a smith. Good to know. We can actually sell her. She has a lot of money. That orcish helm. We need to drop some things on the ground, though, to free up some inventory space. So I'm going to drop the halberd, the broadsword. We'll keep the spear on us because it does give us water breathing, which is pretty helpful. We'll drop the shield, too, since we're going to be rolling with the... Before we go collect that debt, though, let's try to find a bed because we're actually very, very tired. Should be able to sleep here without issue, right? Yes. Let's sleep like 12 hours so it's morning. Kind of tired of traveling around at night. And then we should be hungry and thirsty. That's fine. Got plenty of food and water. Do you guys have anything to say? No. Okay. Well, let's go find this scumbag and collect a debt. So that's the thing with Tiberius Imbrex. Well, we might as well grab this too. Is we're not going to do illegal things. So a good example is the Balmora Mages Guild, where you are asked to do very shady things. We're not going to do those. If we're doing something against the law, we're going to move on to the next Fires Guild quest line because Tiberius just wouldn't do it. Collecting debts is kind of that gray area where I think Tiberius would still go and do this. Like, he's not opposed to collecting debts because this person, they owe money to the bank or the Hlalu counselors, whoever has hired us. That's his problem. He wasn't like tricked into it. He just doesn't want to pay his debt. Okay, here we are. Hello. Hello again, Tiberius Imbrex. What's your question? I hear you have a debt. I've no need to pay the debt. I'm a retainer of House Lalu, and Tholer Andas himself is my patron. You need to take it up with him. I don't care who you work for, my job is to collect your debt. Bah, alright. Tell you what, here's half of what I owe. I can get you the rest of it in 7 days, alright? You are already weeks overdue. Pay it all now. Apologies, but that's just how it is. I've not got the rest of the money. Take it. Next week I'll be here. I'll have the rest of it. I don't believe you. So even when I max out his disposition, he won't pay me any more than I asked for, and we can't like argue for him to pay the rest. So I guess we're just done with that quest. I guess we're just not persuasive enough, maybe, or I don't know. I kind of remember doing this quest with Valdrin a long time ago and not being able to get the full amount of money. So did you collect Hajaskar's debt yet? He gave me 250 gold and told me he would have the rest of it by next week. Not acceptable, Tiberius Imbrex. Hajaskar is already several weeks overdue for his debt. He needs to pay it now. Go out there and collect the rest of it. Okay, well, if I remember correctly, he disappears, so we're just gonna walk over there and walk back. Oh no, he's gone forever. Hajaskar has apparently fled the docks. Who would have thought? This isn't my favorite quest in the world. There definitely needs to be more ways to get the rest of the money, like by increasing his disposition, or you should be able to threaten him by turning him over to the authorities, or even just threatening to beat him up yourselves if he doesn't pay the debt. Not that Tiberius would do that, but I don't know. I don't know what they want you to do to get that other part of the debt. Maybe you have to have like a higher speechcraft. Sometimes they do that with Tamriel rebuilt quests. But whatever. I told you. He wouldn't pay the other half of the debt. Have you collected the rest of his debt? He fled town before I could collect the rest of it. Bah, typical. I suppose it's not your fault though. If that's all we're getting, then keep half. I have more orders for you when you're ready. A local merchant contracted us to find a stolen silver mirror. Ovain Mytherion is a traveling merchant. A valuable mirror got stolen from her and she wants it back. She also wants the thief to be caught and dealt with. But regarding that, I think there's something strange going on here. You'll see what I mean when you talk to her. You'll find Ovainel on the upper west side of Bal Foyen. She's got a market stand there. Upper west side of Bal Foyen. Okay, so sort of by the entrance. We can go there. There's the super cool Kamanatong guy. Yep. Outlander, stop right there. I haven't seen you in my city before. Where is your certificate of credibility? Show it to me now. You are in violation of the law. The certificate is required for all travelers to Bal Foyen, especially those with ambitions to trade or do business here. Speaking of, what is your business here exactly? Never mind. Fortunately for you, I am preoccupied with something else at the moment. Next time you will not be so lucky. You must go to the council club in this district and obtain proper documentation from the clerk there. You will do this immediately. Keep the papers with you at all times or you will be charged and arrested. Now be gone with you before I change my mind.
Go ahead. You may speak.
Yeah, we're not doing that. Okay, I think it's her actually.
I've a great selection that you
I'm waiting for someone from the Fighters Guild to talk about my stolen silver mirror. Is that someone you? Yeah. You want to buy some of my garbage though that I've been collecting? Okay, tell me about it. Yes, my mirror. You're the one that Naras Hardil sent to get it back, right? Did he tell you about the thief that took it? I know Naras must think I'm crazy, but I swear it was a cliff racer. A winged thief. I was on the road back from Tain when this beast swooped down from the sky and snatched the mirror from me. The theft happened at the crossroads just southwest of Bal Foyen. You can get there easily through the northwestern gate. You should go there and look for clues. Please find my mirror. A cliff racer, huh? Okay, northwestern gate. Crossroads just south of Bal Foyen. It's nice having an actual Imperial cult shrine nearby. We can actually restore attributes, get some decent blessings, pay our respects to the 9, specifically to Mara here, but we can also divine intervention there. It's going to be a lot easier to get around. Ooh, a Daedric ruin. I kind of want to go check it out. So I assume this is the crossroads she's talking about. And a silver candlestick. I assume this is the trail we're looking for. Is that the cliff racer? Hello? I heard you've been stealing silver things. Why don't you come down from there? We can talk this out. Oh. He's just like a magpie. He's only collecting silver things. He doesn't actually have it on him. Does he have like a nest? Oh yeah, there you go. Extravagant ruby amulet. We'll take that. Ovenel's silver mirror. All right. We could pick up some of that silver. It's worth something, but I don't know. I just can't be bothered. It's not worth that much. Especially with our mercantile skill, we're not going to be getting anything for it. Did you find the stolen silver mirror? You found it. Thank you, Tiberius Imbrex. And what about the cliff racer? Did you kill it? Yes, I think so. The winged menace had it coming. But you know, it's odd. Why would a wild animal like that steal from me? How would it know what's valuable and what's not? It makes no sense. Unless it was working for someone. Unless someone had tamed it and trained it to do what it did. I think there's a cliff racer trainer on the loose, Tiberius Imbrex. Oh, you kind of sound a little crazy. There must be someone here in Bal Foyen who trained that cliff racer to steal. Someone who knew who would make good targets. You must find that person behind this. You'll be compensated, of course. Sure, I'll try to find them. Good, someone in this town must know something. Maybe the local scouts could help. You could also check the taverns. Some of them have dodgy patrons that might be able to give you a lead. Wood elves can often communicate with wild creatures and even command them, don't they? You might try looking for a Bosmer. Oh, it's always a Bosmer, isn't it? So maybe we need to find a Bosmer or try to find a scout. Does the Fighters Guild have any scouts down here? Bosmer. There aren't many wood elves living here. There's the pawnbroker and Gunas by the wharf, Girdle at the Brewers and Fishmongers Hall, Wylos at the Cat Catchers Corner Club, Safin at the Guild of Fighters, Selendi at the Imperial Garrison, Nibbles in the Chapel of Mara, and Orblos in the Hlalu Council Manor. Okay, so there is a Bosmer in here. Oh, it's you.
Interesting.
You're a Bosmer.
Go on.
I guess I knew that. Cliff Racer Trainer. I seem to recall that Orblos once had a pet Cliff Racer. He's a fellow Bosmer who lives here in Bal Foyen, a gifted beast tongue. He works for House Hlalu as a guard in the Hlalu Council Manor. I think you'll find him there. He also has a private home just behind the manor, but I hear the doors to that house are always locked. Well, guess we're not getting in there then. Okay, so let's head to the Hlalu Council Manor then. See if we can get him to confess. I'm gonna try to raise his disposition, so maybe he's more willing to confess. Oh, there you are. Hello.
What's this about, Cyrodiil?
I hear you've been speaking with beasts. Okay, well, we must have rolled pretty well because his disposition is 100. I hear you've been training cliff racers. Well, okay, I admit it. I trained that cliff racer to steal things, but it isn't that big of a deal, is it? It's not like anybody got killed or anything. I just needed to make a little extra money. You understand. What you did was wrong. No. Wait a second. You can't tell anyone about this. The steward, Draynos Helvi, especially mustn't know. I'd lose my job. I don't deserve that. Come on, Tiberius Imbrex, be reasonable. You must face the consequences of your actions. Gah, you'll ruin me. Draynos Helvi, he is this guy, right? Yes. Your single Bosmer employee is a criminal. Who would have thought? This is about the recent thefts, isn't it? Someone's trained a cliff racer to steal things? Well, who is it? Orblos. Arblos, I see. Thank you for providing me with this information. Here are 100 drakes for your trouble. I'll see that the Bosmer is properly reprimanded. We certainly won't suffer a thief to work in this manner. See you later. A lot of other characters I've made would have probably let him go, but this is Tiberius Imbrex we're talking about. You break the law, you gotta face the consequences. Are you done with the mission? Yes. So, Orbols the Wood Elf was behind the theft, and you made sure he'd face the consequences. Good. Here's your pay. I've got new orders for you, associate. Can we advance? We're now the apprentice. Nice. Got more orders? Sadly, one of our own is wanted for murder. You need to find and kill Darvis Dreth. One of our own men, Darvis Dreth, is wanted for murder. Yes, he just said that. There's a bounty on his head, and I don't want this little incident to further sully our reputation. He has to die. I'll give you the gold when you return. He was recently seen camped near the Vathras Plantation. I suggest you look for him there. You can find the Vathras Plantation south of here. When you get there, look around and be thorough. Dreth might be camped out behind some of the boulders in that area. Okay. Putting down a runaway murderer to restore the reputation of the guild sounds perfect to me. So I got a couple comments last time talking about how they felt like Tiberius wouldn't kill those Daedric worshippers in that ruin that weren't hostile to us. And I can see the argument, but I also think that Tiberius would kill those Daedric worshippers for a few reasons. One of them being Daedric worship is actually outlawed in Morrowind. So technically all of those people in that Daedric ruin are outlaws, at least according to Morrowind's rules. I assume this is the people we're looking for, actually. So not only did we deal with outlaws, but something about Tiber Septim is during his lifetime, he made it very clear his disdain for orcs, ogres, trolls, goblins, things of that nature. And who do those creatures belong to? Who represents them most of all? Malakath. I don't think Malakath and Tiber Septim would get along. You know, we're channeling our inner Tiber Septim by hating orcs and people who worship him. You're not actually who we're looking for, are you? Do you know where Darvis Dreth is? We partnered up quite recently. Don't know much about him except he's a decent marksman and can hold his liquor pretty well. What of him? He's got a bounty on his head. A bounty on his head. Well. Isn't that interesting? He never told me that his head was worth anything. And you, I take it, are here to collect said bounty. Tell you what, Tiberius Imbrex, you do what you gotta do. I'm not gonna stop you. All right. No problem. Though, come to think of it, maybe you'd want me to help take him down. Darvis isn't a pushover after all. Us against him, what do you say? What's the catch? You did mention a bounty, did you? I reckon we could kill him and split it. Sure, why not? All right, then, oi, you hear that, Darvis? It seems our partnership's terminated. No hard feelings, huh? This is good. He can tank for us. Ooh, he's got like a paralysis staff too? Dang. Oops, I did not mean to loot Darvis's entire inventory. Gosh dang it. I keep doing that with this like quick loot mod. Dead and done with. Darvis didn't stand a chance. I'll be seeing you in the future, I reckon. I guess we need to come back to him to give him his half of the bounty. We can do that. Wasn't too hard to get here. Should we just divine intervention back to town? I think so. It would be nice to get a mark and recall amulet, but I don't actually know where to find one. Maybe there's an enchanter here that sells it. I forget where the enchanter is here in Bal Foyen though. Okay. I have returned. Any luck finding Darvis? He's dead. It's a shame I had to come to this, but at least he will not hurt anyone or damage the guild's reputation anymore. You did well, apprentice. Here's the bounty. 1,000 septums. Let me know when you're ready for more orders. Sure. There's a vicious pack of Alits that's been causing trouble for Alhalu town. Wait. What about Jubal? That one-eyed rogue's got a deadly reputation. Be careful if you cross paths with him again, apprentice. Okay. Maybe we shouldn't go back to him with that money then if he's an outlaw as well. Okay, a pack of Alits. The Alits have been harassing the townspeople of Manan. So far, I'm told, no one has died. But the Hlalu there want the beast tracked down and killed. You should speak with Dalith Vondo, the governor of Manan, once you get there. She's our client. Okay, we've actually been there before. We can head back there. And here we are once again in Manan. There's actually a quest here. We couldn't find a single one last time. I guess maybe there's just quests that send you here. And the Vondo Manor. We need to find that really nice lady. Yes, you. You're the one the Fighters Guild sent here to deal with the troublesome pack of Alits, yes? The beasts have been causing trouble for the townspeople and caravaneers making their way through our town, and they are getting bolder each day. There's a Khajiit scout called Dara who lives just outside the walls. We talked to her before. She knows where the Elite's den is and has volunteered to take you there. Once the troublesome beasts are dead, report back to me. I'll pay you 250 septums. However, there's also an opportunity for you to earn an additional 1,000 septums. Okay, what is it? You see, the Alits aren't the only beasts I want put down. Oh boy, I knew this was coming. Dara, the scout, has been a bothersome cat ever since she moved here. We can't touch her because she has a settler's document from the Imperial Commission that gives her the right to live here. Refuses to leave no matter what we do. So when you and her are out there in the wilderness, all you've got to do is make sure she never returns from the Alit hunt. You don't have to decide right away. Just think about it, okay? Oh, that's lovely. Murder the one nice person in this whole town for 1,000 gold. I don't think Tiberius would do that, but I don't know. We'll have to think about it. Or Dara. You're here to hunt the pack of Alits, Dara can tell. Yes, Dathlin wants me to kill you. She is what she is. Dara tries not to think about the governor too much, okay? Show me where they are. Yes, you're from the Fighters Guild. Dara knows where the two-legged beasts are. Dara will take you there. You should know that the governor wants you dead. It doesn't surprise Dara. The townsfolk of Manan have never liked Dara. The Hlalu don't like a free Khajiit such as Dara, no matter what they say to the Empire. Thank you for telling Dara this, Tiberius Imbrex. Now, shall we get on with the hunt? You still want to do this? Manan is Dara's home. Dara will defend it, and even though the Dark Elves are bad neighbors, Dara doesn't want any of them to get eaten. Not even the governor. Alright then, let's go hunt. A mushroom grove lies to the west. The creature's den is there. Follow Dara. Ooh. It's like the opposite of an escort mission. I've never seen a quest like this before. I'm trying to think of a single time when you follow an NPC in Morrowind. Even in like mods, you usually don't follow NPCs. I kind of like it. You see this a lot more with Skyrim and Oblivion though. She could run. She walks faster than we walk, but she's slower than our run. That's just classic following an NPC, isn't it? You should be able to report the governor to, I don't know, someone in House Lalu. I guess she didn't write it down, so we don't really have any evidence, but it's pretty messed up. She's like, hey, you want to earn some extra money? Murder someone. Okay, there they are. The pack of Alits is just up ahead. How do you want to approach this? You've done enough. Stay back. I'll kill him. Okay, Tiberius Imbrex. Dara will stay behind. Good luck to you. Yeah, I don't want you to die. I guess that could be one way you get her killed is have these guys attack her. They could probably do it. And that was easy enough. It's done. The pack of Alits is a threat no more. You should let the governor know that the beasts are dead. But you are not dead, and that's not going to make her very happy, is it? Okay, the beasts are dead. I trust that the pack has been dealt with, and the Khajiit is no more as well? No. The Alits are dead, well done. And what of the Khajiit? I trust that she won't be bothering the good people of Manan anymore. She's alive. You let her live. I thought you Fires Guild members were supposed to be hardened sellswords. You soft-hearted fool. Here's your pay for killing the Alits. Now you'd best leave Manan quickly. Man, I hate everyone in this town. Except for the cat lady. Okay, alright, let's head back to Bal Foyen then. Welcome back, apprentice. The pack of Alits has been dealt with, I hear. You're back. However, I heard that the governor wasn't entirely happy with your performance. Need I remind you that a client's a client and a job is a job, and that it's very important that the guild remains in good standing with House Lalu. Now I've got some new orders with you. You want me to murder someone. Orders. Your next mission is to find and kill Mulsa Urvethi. She's a former agent of House Lalu. The Hlalu found out that she was selling their secrets to the Redoran and ordered her death. Urvethi narrowly avoided capture here in Bal Foyen and escaped. We suspect that she's gone to Bodrum, where the Hlalu can't get to her. Let me mark the location of the town on your map. She's hiding out there somewhere. I'm pretty familiar with Bodrum. I don't remember anyone named Mulsa, though. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna head to Bodrum then. Okay, finally back in Bodrum. Do you know anyone named Mulsa? That name doesn't ring a bell. Sorry. I don't know if I trust you. Can't ask you. Can we ask you? You should like us, right? A Hlalu run away from Bal Foyen, eh? I know someone who fits the description. Came here not too long ago. I think she's staying in a room in the trade house. Ooh. I wonder if she spawned in like after us. Is it you? No. Tell me about Mulsa. You're a friend of hers, eh? Not necessarily. Here's the key to her room. The room is downstairs. First door on the left after the stairs. Don't tell her I gave it to you, okay? It's kind of crazy how fast the Fighters Guild devolves into murdering. Oh, she's dead. I discovered that Mulsa Urvethi is already dead. That's good. She doesn't have anything on her either. And I don't see like poison or a dagger or something happened to her. I think I saw One-Eyed Dunmer enter her room earlier. The man is still here down in the trade house bar. Oh boy. A small world, eh? What brings you to Bodrum, Tiberius Imbrex? Mulsa. Oh, her. Yeah, I killed her. Heard there was a bounty on her head, you see. Don't tell me the Fires Guild was after her too. Bad luck for you, Tiberius. Darned bad luck. I don't believe that you killed her. The contract on her life wasn't yours to fulfill. I think he's like around the corner. I actually don't see him. I don't believe that you killed her. Huh? You think she just died of natural causes? Don't be a fool. Accept your defeat. I got to her first. As soon as I finish my drink, I'm out of here. The bounty is mine. You're just a liar. You had nothing to do with her death. I don't need to convince you. I've got her blood on my quarterstaff. That's proof enough. And there are witnesses here who saw me enter her room. So you can go on thinking that I'm a liar. See if I care. The bounty's mine. I'm warning you, don't mess with me. I'm done talking to you. I'm done talking to you. Ditto. Oh yeah, there you are. No hard feelings, Tiberius Imbrex. That's just how business is done. The Hlalu will believe that I killed her. You'll see. The bounty is mine. He stole our bounty. I don't know if he actually did kill them. Probably. All right, let's go report back then. Good news. She was already dead. You're back from Bodrum. Did you find Mulsa? You've tracked her down and killed her. No, she was dead, but not by my hand. What happened? Jubal Orda claims to have killed her. Jubal Orda, we were beaten by that rogue. This is bad for business. I'll have to reimburse the gold that Sergio Thurler Andas paid us in advance. I must write a letter to him at once explaining the situation. Thank you for being honest with me, apprentice. I'm sure your journey wasn't without its expenses, so here, take this gold. Let me know when you're ready for new orders. Can we advance? The journeyman, nice. I do not have any more orders for anyone below the rank of protector. Can we advance again? No. If you're looking for more work, talk to Shar Naga in Old Ebonheart, Lavalo Irano in Akamora, Ja Basisk in Thalmasthir, or Terras Venedas in Narcissus. Okay. Well, I guess we'll head to Old Ebonheart next time then. But I am going to end the video there for today. Next time we will head to Old Ebonheart and continue with a different set of Fires Guild quests. I thought he had more for us to do, and maybe he does once we rank up a couple more times. I hope you enjoyed this content and are excited to see Tiberius Imbrix finally actually be part of some factions here. We are a member of the Imperial cult now as well, but there are no quests in Bal Foyen. There are some quests for it in Old Ebonheart, so we could start some of the Imperial cult quests as well when we get there. Anyways, if you've enjoyed this content and made it this far, consider liking and subscribing if you have not already, as it does help the channel immensely. Other than that though, thank you for watching and peace out.